and it finally has rooted. Hello, I'm Jacinta. Welcome back to my channel, Past That Plant. Today I'm going to go through the full timeline of my Fiddle Leaf Fig Bambino water propagation. I took these cuttings in December, which is mid-summer in Australia, and you can probably tell by my attire it is no longer summer. To start with, I'm going to take one large cutting and I'm going to cut it all the way back to where this cutting was so they're even. So here we go with the first cut. So you can see the stems are quite wet and raw, and you want those a little bit dry before you put them in water, and that helps stop them from rotting. You only need to leave them a few hours or overnight, and that's enough for them to form a little callus and protect themselves. Exactly 4 weeks ago I chopped and propped my Ficus Lyrata Bambino. Again, if you watched the original video, you would have seen that I dipped 2 of the cuttings in a rooting hormone and 2 I didn't. I took 4 cuttings. First, I'll show you the 2 cuttings that I dipped in the rooting hormone. I like to call this stage the popcorn stage when you've got these little white growths, but this one actually has 2 little roots as well growing. I haven't changed the water over the past 4 weeks. I have just been topping it up as it's gotten low. This is the second cutting that I dipped in the rooting hormone. I'm going to need to put this in a bigger vessel. You can see this one is at the popcorn stage as well, but it is quite high up, which means it's going to root from up here, not down here, which is interesting. I might put this one in a bigger vessel. Again, I haven't changed the water. I have been topping it up, but it needs more. These are the 2 I didn't dip in the rooting hormone. Again, we have the popcorn stage, but no roots. And lastly, another popcorn stage and no roots. This is what I would expect to see after the 4 weeks. This is a little popcorny stage. Of the 2 that I dipped in rooting hormone, one has rooted, one is going to but hasn't yet, so that is not a definitive reason why those rooted. The other 2 haven't, but they're going to. None have rotted, which is great. In the meantime, I am going to put this one in a bigger vessel because it has the longest stem, and top up the rest with some fresh water. Done it to the top of that kind of popcorny stage. These 3, I will just top them up as well. Hello, it has been exactly 6 weeks since I chopped and propped my Fiddle Leaf Fig Bambino, or the Ficus Lyrata Bambino. If you watched the original, you would know that I took 4 cuttings and they are all rooting in water to varying degrees. These 2 I dipped in a rooting hormone, and these 2 I didn't. The ones that I didn't dip in any rooting hormone are still at the popcorn stage of growth. So that's that little white fuzzy growths you can see there will turn into roots. See this one as well. And then these 2 are the ones I did dip in a rooting hormone. So you can see not much difference on this one. Again, you can see there is roots that are slowly going to grow, but it's not very different to the ones which I didn't dip in rooting hormone. Then this one has gone absolutely gangbusters. This one I'm worried I'm going to break the roots. Oh my gosh. So this one has obviously been very happy. Incredible roots growing. You could almost plant this one already. So just 6 weeks of growth. I'm not going to plant it though. I'm going to let it continue to grow. Very cool though. I am going to pop it into a larger vessel because I barely got this one out of here without breaking the roots. I'm going to go up to this one, which has a nice wide opening. Okay, perfect. This one can live in here now, so it's got plenty of space for the roots to continue to grow. I am just going to pour that same water into this new propagation vessel and add some fresh water. I'm also going to add some fresh water to these other ones as well, but not change the water. I would only change it completely if something was going wrong, or if there was a lot of algae growth, or if I thought one of the plants was rotting, which isn't the case. So just add a little bit of fresh water, which adds in fresh oxygen. Pushing a little bit up against the glass there, but I think it should be okay. You do want a little bit of space at the base of your vessel, so there is plenty of room for those roots to grow. You also don't want your foliage sitting in the water, because then it may cause issues like rot and fall off as well. So these have all been growing in the same spot of my home. I took them at the same time. Wildly different results. Obviously the one with the rooting hormone is doing well, but then again this one isn't doing so well. This one also has the most foliage, so that's interesting, because usually the less leaves equals roots faster. But she's really just said, I'm doing my own thing, and we love that for her. Can check in on my Fiddle Leaf Fig Bambino, the Ficus Lyrata cuttings. I propagated this one in December. It's now February. She's growing it so well. I did take a few cuttings and they have varying success. So this one hasn't rooted at all, but it is growing to new branches, which is why you don't want to change the water in your propagations too often, because you are going to wash that away. She's busy brewing. Here is the cutting which rooted best. As you can tell, this cutting is well and truly ready to be transferred to a potting mix. These are the other two cuttings that I took. This cutting is rooting well, not as beautifully as this one, but they've both rooted and they both have first and secondary roots, which means they are ready to pot up. These two are also the two which I dipped in the rooting hormone. This is the fourth cutting, which has not rooted and hasn't done much of anything, to be honest. Although she hasn't rooted, there is a little tiny bit of new growth coming, so I'm not going to give up on her yet, but she's definitely taking her time, and that's okay, we don't want to rush her. It has been 5 months since I chopped and propped my Ficus Lyrata Bambino. She has well and truly rooted with very long first and secondary roots. I've already posted quite a long video of the whole process, which I did think would be my last update, but if you did watch that one, you would have seen that I had a single leaf and stem, which I wasn't sure what was going to happen with it, and it finally has rooted. So she's a bit of a late bloomer, but we got there. So believe it or not, I took these two cuttings at the same time from the same plant. The difference in roots is extraordinary. So although I can guide you on how long it should take for your plants to root, Mother Nature always has her own schedule. There are a few factors which will affect how quickly your water propagations will root. The first is when you take your cuttings. If you take your cuttings in spring or summer, you should start to see those little popcorn callouses within 1 to 2 weeks. You'll then start to see roots in 4 to 6 weeks, and they will generally be ready to put up within 3 months. If you take the cuttings in the cooler months, you are looking at a much longer time frame. The first time I propagated the Fiddle Leaf Fig with this big mama, I did in June. So of course it can be done, but it took months for the cutting to root, and I thought it had just died, but we did get there eventually. Regrowth on the mother plant will also be much faster. Again, when I originally propagated this big gal, it took quite a while for branches to start to grow again at the cutting site, whereas this one started to have little branching growths within a few weeks. Because the ones which rooted the best did have the rooting hormone, you may think that that is essential, but that is the first time I did use a rooting hormone on my Fiddle Leaf Fig Propagations. For the previous 3 that I took, I didn't use rooting hormone at all, and they've all rooted beautifully. So don't feel like you have to go and buy some if that's not what you want to do. As for the actual cuttings, I will only completely change the water if there is a lot of algae growth, if all the water is green. If there is a funky smell coming from your propagations, as this is a sign of rot, so if it smells like sulfur or anything else just bad, change the water and possibly check your cuttings. But besides that, I just top it up with fresh water. My previous cutting needs of water. So I top up the cuttings with fresh water. And once they have started to root, I just add a little bit of plant food. So I'll just add a dropper. Not a dropper, a drop in there. Again, this isn't essential, but I do like to add some nutrients in, especially when I'm topping up that water, and I'll add that once a month. Sometimes when you take a water propagation, you will get a bit of a weird slimy sac forming at the base of the cutting. If you've got that little boogery sac, it can be a sign that there is not enough oxygen in the water, so it means you either need a bigger vessel to top it up with fresh water, or you can change it completely and give the cutting a little bit of a wash. Besides that, they will do well in a humid and sunny spot. If you have natural sunlight in your bathroom, this could be a great spot for cuttings. I don't recommend putting them on the window if you are propagating in clear glass, because you will have a lot of algae growth with the sunlight hitting the roots and water. But I think that's it for the Fiddle Leaf Fig full propagation timeline and just some general ramblings. Thanks for watching, and leave any comments or questions below. Okay, bye. So to start with, I'm going to take one large cutting. I'm going to cut it back all the way to where the previous, can you even see that? I'm also going to share my tips and tricks for a successful you know what, forget it.